Here at Rockford with Saline football coach Tal Short, your alma mater. First of all, before we get into the game, what's it mean to you to be here and then to win? I don't know how well you know those guys and how many friends you got over there. But.
Yeah, there's a lot of really close family friends still in the community. My parents just retired and sold their house in our childhood home in July. Still knowing a lot of the players. Sam Cummings, linebacker, I babysat him when he was a little kid, Coach Cummings' son. Luke Ahern, number 12, absolute stud. I've known him since he was my son's age. A couple of the quarterback I used to actually train when I was a coach here, Braden Daniels. So I've known these kids and the coaching staff and people in the community. The announcer, Bob Wells, was my favorite math teacher in high school. So it feels really, really good coming home. Feels really good getting a victory.
Was this your stadium?
This was our stadium.
Yeah,
this was our stadium, and they've done a great job with renovations and additions, and it's beautiful here.
So a lot of memories got to be when you come here, eh?
Yes, a lot of memories. I mean, it comes back to playing days, coaching here, growing up when I was my son's age, running the field, and that's one of the things that I do with him after we win is we do a little run down the field. And when I was a little kid, we did a 100-yard run after Rockford won. So just little things that I took from my childhood and still doing it today is awesome.
Did the emotion, did any of this get to you at all during the game more than any other game, or when it came down to game time, did you just completely shut that out?
Yeah, I think when the game goes, I think before the game it's a little different because you're talking to some people that you know.
Yep.
So maybe pre-game was a lot different, and I don't think I did as good of a job as I would like to pre-game with the players. But once the 60 minutes start or 48 minutes and the football game's going, all that stuff it's football at that point. You're coaching.
Your assessment of the football game?
Yeah, we'll have to get on film. It's never as good as it looks, and it's never as bad as it looks. So right now, I think that we did a lot of good things well. We hit big plays when we need to hit big plays. But there's still some times where I felt offensively we weren't as efficient as we want to be, and defensively they had some big drives where we can't give up those consecutive long drives, and we got to be able to get our defense off the field. But I think overall, when it matters and our players needed to make plays, that's really great to see early in the season. And it's always better to learn from a win than learn from a loss.
Yeah. I was watching it. I was like, I can't get my head around what's going on. Like, I couldn't figure out. For a minute, they got the hot start, the big play. And then you guys just stormed back. But then all of a sudden, that momentum kind of went away. And I was trying to figure out who. And then they look like that team that's going to surprise everybody and win that game. You guys come back.
Yeah.
I guess that's how first games go sometimes. Right?
Yeah, it was definitely, like you said, a flow of momentum and a flow of ups and downs, and one of those things where, like, strip sack, they scored. And then we went on a 21-7 run, I believe. And then they went up, and it seemed like all the air was taken out. And for our kids to answer back and do a great job doing it says a lot for them, says a lot for their ability to handle adverse situations and still believe in what we're doing and keep going at the next play. So I was really proud of them.
How about the play of Barbarino, especially in the first half, where he scored 2 touchdowns and maybe a sack to end the half there?
Yeah, huge. He's a hell of a player. He's a hell of a leader and a really great kid. And for him, we call it our Kong package. So we get there and we bang our chest a little bit and we bring the big guys out and let Bryce do his thing. And really yes, he's the one scoring, but you watch the plays. It's Jack Pursuter leading. It's our entire offensive line from Espo, Bondi, Ian Tyson, Vinny, who's our 5th? Toby Shrek.
Yeah.
And our tight end's doing a great job. They're turning the lights off on us. But so it's just one of those deals where, he's the one scoring, but it's everybody in that group doing a good job, and it's a gut play. It's one of those deals where we want it, and when we score, it looks good.
You guys had a great drive, I think, to tie the game up. And then you got the safety. Was there anything on that safety that happened, or was that just
a high snap?
Yeah.
And when pressure is there, I think I've never been a long snapper, but there's situations where it's one of those times where a little high snap happens, and it's a huge momentum swing. That was awesome.
So 2 more questions, actually. Early in the first quarter and then in the second quarter, how about the way the defense got you the ball with nice short fields?
Yeah. Defense did a great job doing that, and I think that's huge when we can get our offense the ball early. And I told our kids I was not pleased with how I called the offense down there in the high red zone, and we stumbled twice, and we can't do that against good teams in the future. We can't have 2 trips in the red zone and not put points on the board. We've got a young kicker, and he's a hell of a kicker. He's really good, Kevin Huber. And I told him going into the game, I said, hey, we're probably not going to be kicking a lot of field goals. It's not that I don't trust him. It's just that it's his first varsity start, and our offense has a lot of seniors in it, and I want to put the ball in their hands versus trying to get 3 points. I felt we could get 7, and it's on me as a play caller, not necessarily the offense.
2-point lead, but still that flea flicker I thought it was a touchdown at first, but that flea flicker, you were hiding that one for a while or what?
Yeah, we ran it all week, and the crazy part is during the week, I think we connected on it 1 out of 3 times. So it was one of those deals where we knew we had it, and Tommy was funny. Tommy ran over after, and he said he loved the play call, and then he came up after and said, if you didn't call it there, I was going to tell you to call it the next play. So it's just one of those deals where love being on the same page with our quarterback, and when we're both thinking alike and he's excited about those play calls, it makes us move, and he does a great job leading the offense.
Awesome. I feel like I could ask a million more questions, but we'll let you go there.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
Thanks.